Mobile swings into the home straight. They're about to hit release point. Green lights up, and they're away. And Glenn Ford away safely from the outside. He's My Mate began quickly out wide, but showing speed on the inside is Final River. And it will take up the running over Red Bank Olivia, and Gupta's Cullen goes into third spot. He's My Mate just being eased back out of the early affair. Mystical Shannon is going to end up back on the inside, and it's running midfield. On its outside is Rocky Floyd, and they were being followed next by Papa's Advice. Next one on the inside of it, as they run down the back straight, is Architecture, and then came He's My Mate, and then was Ferenz, and the favourite, Glenn Ford, is last as they run down the back straight. Lead time 30.6. That's fairly handy for this class of pacer. As they run down the back straight, the leader now is Final River, and it leads into that turn. Moving up on the outside is Glenn Ford now. He's come from last and he's gone up and sat outside the leader in second spot. Then Red Bank Olivia Gupta's Cullen. Next on the inside was Mystical Shannon. And they were followed next as they make their way into the home straight by Rocky Floyd. So it's midfield in the running line. Next was Architecture, followed by Papa's Advice, has been shuffled back from He's My Mate, and Ferenz is at the tail. 30.7 was the first quarter. As they pass the judge, a lap left to go. Final River is the leader. Second is the favourite, Glenn Ford, being given every chance by Jack Callaghan. Red Bank Olivia is third, leaders back. Fourth, one out, one back is He's My Mate, and they were followed next by Rocky Floyd, who's in the running line. Papa's Advice was next. Further back in the affair then came on the inside being shuffled. Right back was Ferenz going forward, and Architecture's back with it, and dropping right out is Mystical Shannon as they run off the back. And the second quarter was 30.9. Off the back they run, and Glenn Ford ran to the front, dashed away. Gupta's Cullen now runs into second spot. Dropping out of it is Final River. Into third spot was Red Bank Olivia. Followed on the outside by Rocky Floyd. And wider on the track was Papa's Advice trying to make some ground for Ferenz and Architecture. And then He's My Mate who's sneaking up on the inside. Glenn Ford leads off the back. 30.6 was the third quarter. It's Glenn Ford kicking away. Gupta's Cullen runs into second. Red Bank Olivia on the inside, and further out was Papa's Advice, but Glenn Ford, favourite's going to be far too good, and Glenn Ford wins. They've lined up for second. Papa's Advice got second ahead of Red Bank Olivia or Ferenz. Gupta's Cullen and He's My Mate were also in that photo. They were followed by Architecture, and then came Rocky Floyd. A long way back was Final River, and the last one in Mystical Shannon. So 11 3/4 metres by 1 1/4 metres with the margins, 11 3/4 by 1 1/4.